Hello, Sagittarius. Hope you guys are keeping well. We're going to get you a general reading today, see what comes up in your energy with the tarot, and then we're going to get some advice with the oracle cards towards the end. So I've already pre-shuffled all the cards. We're just going to do a quick reshuffling while I have the camera on. Okay, so Sagittarius, if the reading does not resonate for you, please leave it behind. You can always check out my timeless readings in your playlist or my collective readings, whatever you prefer. If you prefer shorter style videos, you can find some shorter ones as well. All right, so let's see, Sagittarius, what's in your energy. We're going to look in the recent past to start. We're going to clarify all the cards afterwards. We've got the Two of Pentacles, some Capricorn energy showing up for you here. Trying to juggle things in life. Trying to stay afloat, not drop the ball in something, with something. I feel like you could be going through a lot of ups and downs in the recent past. Trying to do a balancing act there. Let's see what else. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy showing up there. Wow, Six of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius energy, Aries. It's a Leo card, but fire nonetheless. Hopefully you guys can see those. Okay, let's see what else for Sagittarius, please. Let's see your current energy. And we're all on different timelines, guys, so this maybe hasn't occurred for you just yet. We'll see. What's in the current energy for Sagittarius? Whoa. Okay, you came out in your own energy, but in reverse. So there's some sort of, this is the King of Wands, okay? So there's some sort of either stubbornness with somebody. It could be somebody else. It doesn't have to be you. We'll see. Like I said, we're going to clarify all these cards afterwards. Let's get your card for the center of your reading. It's going to be a pretty significant card. Messages for Sagittarius. Wow, another one in reverse. We've got the Eight of Cups. Could be searching for some sort of abundance here. I don't know. There's some sort of withdrawal that's showing up there. Let's see. You could feel like the things you've been working on are not coming to fruition, or there's no success in what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, you do it with a lot of love, a lot of heart in it. Let's see, Sagittarius. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands, your energy here showing up. Okay, let's see what's going to show up in the future position. Okay, we've got Cancer energy with the Chariot showing up. This is your first major arcana, pretty significant as well. Let's see what else. Four of Swords, Libra energy. The Two of Swords wanted to show up again, or not again, but it's again Libra energy. Some sort of indecision. Could be feeling like you're at a stalemate, not wanting to make a choice. Let's see if it comes back out again or not. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Beautiful. And the Ten of Pentacles. Really nice. So it looks like in the outside energy, or what you maybe don't see coming, is some sort of manifestations that you've maybe planted in the past or worked on regarding financial stability, success, material gain. This could be a marriage, a home, perhaps even purchasing a home of your own. Some sort of legacy and family that you're building roots with here. And I feel like this is something that you've wanted in the past or currently. Strength, Leo energy at the bottom. There's so much strength it's taken you here to really focus and not allow outside energies to kind of sway you from your goals. Yeah, look at that. You're very strong. Okay, Sagittarius, you're somebody who is really connecting internally to make things happen, and you're staying focused, you're staying driven. You're not letting yourself lose control here. So in the recent past, Sagittarius, I see you here doing a balancing act with that Capricorn Two of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to find balance. You're trying to adapt to all the situations that are changing in your life. I feel like there's some sort of arguments that you could have been experiencing with people, a lot of ups and downs in your emotions. Could be with work, could be with family, it could be anybody really. It could be a partnership. Twos talk about unions, partnerships, relationships, or just trying to balance work and personal gains or things you're working on. Let's see, what's the Two of Pentacles? Wow, Empress in reverse, Libra, Taurus energy. This is talking about like a lack of action. There's lack of inspiration. There's some sort of, you could be feeling like, if you're the masculine watching this, you could be feeling like you have either a wife or a partner who's a little bit on the lazy side, like you have to kind of pick up the slack. Could be reversed. Don't worry about the gender here. It's just an energy. Lots of earth energy here in this regard. So you could be feeling like, whether you're the masculine or feminine, whoever you're working with, somebody you wanted to create with, somebody that you could have children with or share a home with, or just be in a relationship with. I feel like there's a lot of ups and downs in your stability, in your security of this connection. I feel like you're trying to make a choice here, weighing the pros and cons. This person could feel like they're bringing you down a little bit. I feel like this person who's attached to you here is feeling a little bit like they're not very ambitious. There's like this lack of inspiration. It could be yourself, but I'm getting that that's a second energy, a feminine. And I feel like you have a lot of love for this person. You try to encourage them. You try to push them in the right direction. You give them supportive words, encouraging words. I feel like this person can come off a little bit moody at times. And you've expressed your concerns to this person. I feel like you only want the best for them. You want them to succeed. You want them to have a victory with you. Let's see. What's the Knight of Cups? I feel you approaching them. These kinds of supportive words or encouraging words that you give them kind of go ignored. It's like they're focusing on protecting what they have. I feel like they're definitely somebody who makes a home feel great. Like they are very protective, very charming. They're very intelligent. They're very loyal to you. But I feel like you want a little bit more from this person. You want them to show up a little bit more eager, a little bit more adventurous. Yeah, this is a marriage or a long-term commitment or someone you have children with. 10 of Cups, Pisces energy. I feel like there's this commitment that you have with this person, and it's a very long commitment. And you're very loyal to them, but I feel like whatever supportive gestures or dates maybe that you ask them to go on, or maybe you're trying to revive the relationship a little bit in the recent past, I feel like they kind of ignore it. They're focusing on something in their material world. They're very loyal to you. Don't get me wrong. They're not like, you know, disinterested. It's just they're a little bit aloof. Maybe there's somebody who's a homebody, doesn't like to leave the house too much. And I see you wanting to go on adventures, seeing you wanting to spice things up a little bit. And you could be getting a little bit moody because this person may be not reciprocating that energy. What's the Six of Wands? I see you really wanting to forge ahead, though, with or without them. It's like you don't want this person to hold you back from life experiences. Yeah, King of Swords. You're showing up here with this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, kind of laying down the law, saying, I'm speaking up my mind. I'm speaking my truth. I'm communicating clearly. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. And I feel like you're really making a decision here to, you know, cautiously express this to them in a way that's determined and controlled. You're not going flying off the handle or anything, but you're standing your ground. You want success. You want adventure. You want victory. And I feel like you're telling this person to see things through, you know, a different lens. And you're really standing your ground here. Sagittarius. So you're very intelligent. You have a very clear communication style. I feel like sometimes maybe in the past you could have been juggling how to approach this. You tried a softer approach, a poetic approach. That didn't work. It didn't really grab their attention. You showing up in this King of Swords energy a little bit more firm, a little bit more forward, and maybe even showing up a little bit cold, less of that lovey-dovey energy. I feel like that's what's required for you to get through to this person. I feel like this person could be telling you that they feel like you're a little bit cruel, or maybe you're showing up a little too strongly in your communication or in those choices that you're making. Let me get one more. What's the King of Swords for Sagittarius? I feel like you have no choice but to speak your truth, speak honestly from, you're speaking from your mind now. You're not speaking from the heart anymore. It's like your softer approach wasn't getting you results. Look at this. We've got the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess in reverse. This is a major arcana, Cancer, Pisces energy, and the Four of Pentacles is Capricorn. So, these two showing up in reverse is quite significant when I ask what the King of Swords is. It's like there's something about this person lacking the drive to get more. Like this person has some stability, has some money, has some achievements, but they're happy with that. They don't feel like they need to get up on a horse and go and fight for something else. And I feel like that kind of turns you off. It's kind of a lazier approach compared to the energy that you exude. And I feel like this person's holding back from your suggestions. I feel like there's some sort of short-sightedness that this person has, and I feel like you look at them like they're a little bit ignorant to all the things that they're missing out on, all the things that they're holding themselves back from. It's like you see so much potential in this person. I feel like you really are trusting your intuition. You could have held back your true feelings of how you feel about the situation for quite some time, but you're revealing this truth to them, and it feels like they're kind of blocked off. It's like they're not hearing you. They're hearing you, but they're not liking the way you're speaking to them, or they're not liking your approach here. Something about it is it's not hitting home for them. Maybe they don't think you're as serious as you are. And I see here in your current energy, we've got two more cards in reverse. We've got your energy, the King of Wands, showing up in reverse. It's like you're feeling like you can't tolerate this anymore. It's like this intolerance that's taking over you. I feel like this person is super stubborn, and you're not liking how they're kind of ignoring your concerns to build with this person. I feel like this is a relationship. Judgment. You need to make a judgment call here. This is something that's been weighing on you. It's like you've been hearing the call to wake up about a situation, to take action, to change something, okay, to rejuvenate this relationship. And I feel like when you try to do it in this soft approach, it goes unanswered. And when this person sees you moving forward with that Six of Wands, you moving towards success, maybe doing things that are a little bit more adventurous, it feels like they could feel like you're cutting them out of their life a little bit, or your life. And so they're kind of holding back. They're kind of not expressing to you how it makes them feel. They're also not taking any action. They're just stagnant. And I feel like you're losing your tolerance for this. I feel like they could even be feeling like you're being a little bit harsh or cruel to them. What's the King of Wands in reverse? But it's almost like they're expecting you to come back with that softer approach. Look at that, the Ten of Swords in reverse. You refuse to let this go. Pardon me. This is an ending. This is the Ten of Swords. This is somebody who, it has ended and finished for better or for worse. This is an inevitable ending, something that can't be stopped. It's defeat. It's failure. It's so many words have been spoken and have gone unanswered. And I feel like because it's in reverse, this is Gemini energy, by the way, there's this feeling of wanting to recover this in some way, some improvement before it ends. And I feel like you're really trying to save this relationship, this connection, trying to get to this person, to inspire them, help them recover from something, and basically have a rebirth to this connection. But I feel like you're losing patience. You're losing patience. You're even losing some of your emotions. I feel like you have a lot of love for this person, okay, with that King of Cups showing up there, but your emotions are slowly fading. I feel like with the 8 of Cups in reverse, it's kind in upright, it's Pisces energy. It's telling me here you're taking action to leave something behind, disconnect emotionally, separate yourself and find your center again, looking for new love. And the fact that it's in reverse, it's like you could have a little bit of success with this person. Maybe they show up for you in the way you need them to, and then it's back to regular programming. It's like this person just kind of withdraws. They're kind of, and I feel like you're kind of numb to this because this has been something that's happened over and over again. It's like they show up for you because you kind of make you make noise about it for a little bit, and then they feel a little bit left behind, a little bit jealous that you're kind of doing things, because they refuse to go along with you. So they kind of follow, they up the ante a little bit. They give to reciprocate, okay? They reciprocate, they try to show up fairly and give you the things you're asking for, but I feel like you're slowly losing patience here. This is like a temporary success, okay? You get through to them temporarily, and then they go silent again. They go into hermit mode. We've got the Emperor, Aries energy here. This is you basically fighting for this, trying to control the outcome, trying to, you know, divinely protect this person, but also like you're protecting their emotions, you're protecting their heart. But what about you, Sagittarius? What about your heart? What about your feelings? This temporary success can leave you feeling exhausted. It can leave you feeling like you're missing out on your goals, things that you want to achieve. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is a commitment. This is somebody you feel indebted to, somebody you feel like you can't walk away from, somebody you could have known for many, many years. You could be married to this person. Or like I said, just in a partnership, a committed partnership. And there could be a lot of traditional beliefs surrounding this. This is somebody that you feel like you can't abandon. But 5s are change. 5s talk about losses, change, shifts, conflicts. Let me get one more. What's the Emperor going to do? I see you sitting in your throne here. You're very firm. You're kind of being a little bit more upfront with this person, saying, I'm getting sick and tired of the same old, same old. The temporary success that we have in the relationship, the intolerance that I'm feeling is just overwhelming me, and it's making you lose respect for this person, and it's even making you lose your emotions for this person. I feel like you're kind of feeling closed off, maybe fighting a lot. What's the Emperor? What was that? Look at that, the 10 of Cups, Pisces energy. Yeah, you're fighting for this relationship. You're fighting for this marriage. But I feel you telling this person, like, if you don't step up, you're being a little bit harsh with them because nothing else has worked. If you don't step up and you know, join me in this 10 of Cups, this emotional, fulfilling relationship that we could have, picnics, going outside, doing fun things, not staying cooped up indoors all the time, taking, you know, some risks every now and then, traveling, you know, throwing our hands in the air and trying something new, going on a new journey. You know, you have a lot of curiosity, Sagittarius, and I feel like you're telling this person, if you're not willing to go down this exciting journey with me, I'm going to disconnect, and I'm going to search for those 2 extra cups to make the 10 of Cups on my own. Okay, so I feel like you're really looking at the emotions that you've already put out there and feeling like you can only wait so long before you leave, before you let go. Card 0. Yeah. I feel like you're watching them. You're watching what moves they make. I feel like you're very restless. You're feeling very, very aggressive at this point because the things that you're saying to this person, it's like they just la-di-da, like they don't think you're serious. But I see you here, or this could be them. This is the Knight of Wands. I see you taking action on something here. This could even be them finally hearing you, racing towards you. Maybe you've threatened that you would walk away, and they come in really, you know, passionately trying to save this, trying to salvage this. Who's the Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands. Who's the Knight of... The Five of Cups. Could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. They can be a fire sign like you. This is the other person. This is somebody who feels... They could even be going through depression, guys. They could have had some sort of loss in their life that they're stuck on. They could be somebody who has, you know, some things that just emotionally tug at them, that don't allow them to progress in life, whatever it is. There's some sort of disappointing energy here that this person has fears of taking risks with you. We saw the Fool card, taking a risk. And there's those 2 cups behind them. You can see them. They're ignoring those 2 cups. They're looking at the cups in front of them that are spilt over. Emotions that they can't get back. And I feel like this person has been in this depressive energy, or this self-pitying energy of despair for a very long time. And I feel like no matter how much you try and light a fire under their ass, they still kind of stay in this melancholy. I feel like, again, it's a temporary success. You temporarily get through to them, have like a fun time, and then they kind of can't do anymore because they're exhausted through grief. They could be feeling like they're mourning something, either something that they can't provide you, or something that's happened in their past that leaves them feeling very, very tired, very depressed. What's the Five of Cups? The Knight of Swords. This person wants to say something to you. They want to express these emotions, but I feel like they're a little bit afraid that you may judge them. They're ambitious. That, like, they love you. They have a lot of passion for you. They have a lot of desire. They have a lot that they want to say to you. I feel like they want to open up to you and express something about this sadness, about why they can't get up and go with you. There's some sort of clarity that they want to share. And I feel like they're going to bring in this energy towards you. Whatever you say here in the center of your reading, how you show up in this Emperor energy where you mean business, you're not playing anymore. You're not willing to tolerate certain behavior anymore. It's like you get through to this person and they come racing towards you to try and explain something. They could even be fighting with you, though. They maybe don't take it too well at first. They could be emotionally unstable or just emotionally detached. Whatever it is, I feel like they're going to express themselves to you, and they're going to do it very, very quickly. But again, this person shows up with like this inconsistent energy with the Knight of Wands. It's like, I don't know. There's somebody who's very hot and cold, very in and out, very shows up really great, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. And then they're very, it's like, then they go back into this silence where they need to rest. They need to stay silent. They need to stay to themselves. Yeah, look at the World card showing up here. This is a cycle that just repeats itself. It's like a cycle that you've been in this world with this person, having success, then having some misery, then having some success. It's like the two of you are in this bubble together, and I feel like you really want to burst that bubble and take this person with you. I feel like you do want to, but you want a whole new world. You want to build something different. And I see you with the Chariot here, Cancer energy. It's like you're planning. You're in the planning stages here to find the direction that you want to go in, with or without this person. I feel like you're really trying to line that Chariot up into one direction. You could be expressing to this person that you're going somewhere, or you want travel. You want to maybe travel somewhere. Let's see. We're going to clarify this. What's at the other end? Yeah. You may be going a little bit quiet on this person with the Hermit card. I feel like you could be giving them a little bit of tough love here. Maybe you're going on a vacation or something, leaving town without them, giving them time. You could be separating. What's the Chariot? This is a very difficult choice for you. It's a major arcana. It's a Chariot. It's somebody who's single in that Chariot, who has faced immense difficulty. What's the Chariot for Sagittarius? I feel like I get the same kind of energy for you guys all the time. I don't know what this is. Look at that. You're not fighting anymore. I feel like you give up fighting. It's like you don't even express yourself anymore. It's like you've mentally checked out. Okay, things that you used to fight for, that you used to express to this person, they felt like you were very approachable because you would discuss things openly with them. I feel like it gave you so much anxiety, and I feel like this person just self-sabotages, and I feel like you're just no longer willing to stick around and watch them self-sabotage this. There's this uncertain outlook that you feel with this person, and I feel like you've built up a lot of resentment. There's something here about resentment, guys. This is in your near future, so I feel like you're taking action. You're not fighting with this anymore, with this person, and you're not fighting for it anymore. Look at that. You may be very well abandoning this person or ghosting them, or just ghosting. Like, this is Taurus energy. This person relies on you for a lot, relies on you financially, health-wise, like security-wise. Just, you could feel like they're almost like a burden to you at this point. Like you have such a big heart, Sagittarius, and I feel like when life is hard, you're the leader in the relationship. You're the one that really steers you guys in the direction that you need to go in. And you could feel, like I said earlier, that this person really pulls you down, pulls down your energy, doesn't allow you to get ahead. There's this hardship that's always attached to it. It's like this, and this sounds harsh. I mean, it's up to you what you want to do in life, but this person looks to you. You can see how this person is bandaged. They look to you for support, to guide them. And I feel like all you really want is somebody to fight for themselves a little bit, to show up for themselves. And you've kept that those feelings hidden for a long time. I feel like you're speaking up, saying the truth, and you're very fearful of how this will turn out, how it will affect this person emotionally, because it's unknown. You don't know how they're going to react. But I feel like you could go silent on them. Again, you could be traveling, staying quiet, really thinking and reflecting about what you want to do next. And you could be going a little bit quiet on them. They could be feeling like left out in the cold by you. Yeah, look at that. I feel like you're getting advice from family or two friends here. There's people that first, I feel like you're in solitude here, okay, with this Virgo hermit energy. You've really been looking within for the answers. You have the answers already. You know the truth. You're wise. And I feel like then you go to family or friends, trusted people for advice, about this foundation that you have with this person. And I feel like you feel a lack of something, a lack of support, a lack of reciprocity, security. Let's see. I feel like you kind of tap out here. What's the Four of Swords? The Four of Swords comes after a heartbreak, a painful truth that has been revealed. This is Libra energy. It's like you're taking time out so that the answers will come to you, but the answers are already within you with that Hermit card. It's like you already know the answers. And I feel like you're really trying to reflect, recharge, because you're drained from all the inner conflict in your mind, plus any exchange of words that have depleted you. What's the Four of Swords? Whoa. And I feel like this person is also really trying to stay quiet as well. I feel like they're reflecting. They have a lot of love for you, but I feel like, again, this is just, it's a very, very difficult energy. It's something that requires a lot of resilience, a lot of inner strength. And I feel like you've been tested over and over again with this. What's the Four of Swords? What was that? Yeah, look at that. Your guys' energy, Sagittarius. You're about to throw in the towel. You don't want to give up on this person. You have a lot of love. You have this persistence and this energy where you just don't want to abandon this person. I feel like you could have even taken a hit mentally here. Physically, you have a bandage on your head now. Okay, now you're the wounded warrior. Now you're looking at yourself here, taking a time out to reflect, and you're saying, should I give up on this? Those three swords are hanging on the wall, about to drop. You have one under your pillow, where you're really trying to keep those swords from piercing anybody's heart. It's like, it's a painful experience. You know that it's been a very difficult battle. It requires a lot of strength, but I feel like you're looking at this person as your Ten of Cups. It's somebody that is the Empress to you. You guys are both Emperor and Empress. It's like this person has so much potential that you see. You've tried to encourage them to step up to the plate a little bit here. And it's not like they bring nothing to the table. They obviously do. They bring you love. You definitely love this person. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So I feel like, you know, you're looking over at this argument, this fight, this time out that you could have taken, and you're saying, I'm not giving up on this person. I'm not. And we've got the Page of Cups showing up next. This talks about, you know, just reiterating not to let your emotions get in the way here. There's this gentleness that you end up coming out of, that Four of Swords. It's like you reflect, you feel bad for maybe the things that you've said. You show up again with this person being a little bit more sensitive, being a little bit more sweet with them. This could be them approaching you maybe. Maybe they see that you're fed up, you're tired, and they try to offer you a date to try and reconcile this. Let's see, who's the Page of Cups? Who's the Page of Cups? I feel like it's them. They're looking at you, looking at yourself, wanting to walk away, but not walking away. I feel like this is them. What's the Page of Cups for Sagittarius? They could be coming in with an apology, guys. Yeah, they want to connect again. They don't want to lose this connection. They don't want to lose this commitment, this engagement, this long-term loyalty that the two of you have had together for a very long time, 5 years or more. Yeah, they're coming in to say sorry. They want to bring peace to this. They want to show up for you. They want to balance things out. I feel like they could have even sought some sort of advice from parents, spiritual leader. They could be a Taurus, guys. They want to rebuild, heavy Taurus. They want to rebuild. They want to invest. They want to show up for you. They want to show that they're willing to put in the work that is required to grow this into the Ten of Pentacles, okay? I feel like you've waited around a long time for this person. Could be 7 to 10 years even. Yeah, and you're on the brink of either walking away, moving away from this person to a calmer state of being where your mind can be at ease, or you're moving towards this to rebuild, to reinvest. This is Aquarius energy. What's the Magician? I see you here. This is something you've manifested for yourself. You want the stability. You want the security. You want the family. This is the pinnacle of success for you. I feel like it's something that really makes you happy at the end of the day, to have a home, a family, a legacy that you can kind of pass down to children. And if you don't want children, it's just something that you can build to feel safe, a safe place, something that is yours. And adventures, like, it's not just about building a home and saying, okay, we're done now. No, you want to go on adventures. You want to explore. You want to have enough resources, enough financial support and abundance to be able to do all the things you want to do. And I feel like you've manifested that for yourself. What's the Magician for Sagittarius? You're very clear in what you want. It's just, it's been hard for you to put this person here. Okay, they're here. The Queen of Pentacles is in this image here. You know that you want this person. This is the person you see in your future. It's just they're sometimes not showing up the way you need them to, so you come off with this cold exterior sometimes. And they almost kind of shatter your confidence back every now and then. What's the Magician? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, guys. This is a major shift, a major change coming for you. Your manifestations are finally coming in. This is good luck. This is karma. This is change, fate, destiny. Now, I think what this is telling me here is this is the outside energy, what you don't see. Okay, a 10 is an ending. I feel like you've manifested the end of a karmic cycle of you guys going in this emotional roller coaster over and over again of not having a different outcome. You've manifested an end to that kind of past relationship. It's like you've manifested something new for yourself with you and this person. It's like you want this person in your energy, but you want it to be different. You want them to show up. Okay, you want them to show up and bring a different energy, a different exciting beginning here. The Ace of Wands. This is energy. This is inspiration, creation, even sexual desires, okay? This is new beginnings, fiery, passionate, exciting energy here. It's like you want to bring the spice back here. I feel like you really want to travel with this person, or tell them, let's go on a vacation. Let's take some time out. Let's reconnect. They're coming in with an apology in the near future. They want to recommit to this. And they're very loyal to you. Don't get me wrong. There's somebody who's not like cheating or anything like that. There's no third party stuff here. It's just I feel like there's a heavy influence on laziness, maybe not being able to give you a family. That's a very a very hard topic. So please don't take that, don't let it trigger you. Okay, guys, this could be somebody who is very motherly, very loving, very nurturing, very good with children, very good to even support and nurture your feelings. And whoever is the Empress, whoever is the masculine, doesn't matter. It's just this energy. They could maybe be somebody who's very independent. Maybe they don't show up in that wife or husband role that you need them to in some way. Let's see, what's the 10 of Pentacles? There's somebody who's independent yet relies on you for a lot, relies on you to be the breadwinner, to be the one to come up with the dates, to juggle things, to, you know, make the plans for traveling, make the plans for change, make the plans to go on a date, make the plans to see friends. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Wow. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's unreliable, okay? They're very stubborn. They're very slow. This is somebody who is not as serious as you are. Again, there's this serious energy that you show up with, and this person comes in as Knight energy or reversed Empress. Like the Queen of Pentacles is only really the upright energy that I see, other than all these Knights and Pages. It's like they could be younger than you, but they're just somebody who doesn't bring that same courage, that same reliability that you do. And I feel like this person is very stubborn. They have like this lack of courage, this lack of ambition. I don't see it in them. But they're going to see, they're going to hear this from you, okay? They're going to hear from your mind rather than your heart. I feel like you're tired of expressing this emotionally. You're trying to be a little bit more clear, that you're willing to walk away. Okay, you're willing to leave them out in the cold if they can't jump on board, if they can't get serious, if they can't show up the same way you need them to. And there's nothing wrong with expecting, you know, the bare minimum. And then there's, you know, how are we going to make this a happy environment for us? Can't be one person pulling all the weight. What's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse for Sagittarius? You really have to follow your intuition here. Yeah. 4 of Cups, Cancer energy. I feel like you're becoming bored with this, guys. This is something that you're slowly losing interest in. It's like you're slowly losing patience, slowly losing interest, slowly wanting to throw in the towel. It's like I even see you kind of going quiet. You're feeling closed off to this emotionally, because by the time they show up with this Knight of Pentacles energy, this very, you know, they're solid. Don't get me wrong. They're a serious person, but they're not as serious as you. I feel like they bring you this pentacle in reverse, and you're just like, I'm done waiting. I'm done looking for this stability. So this Wheel of Fortune, it could either be bringing in good luck, or it's bringing this cycle to an end. Whatever you manifested here in regards to your 10 of Pentacles, whether it's stability with someone new or stability with this person, I feel like whatever's coming in towards you, it's like now, it's like they've rubbed off on you guys. It's like, remember how I saw them in the 5 of Cups energy over here? How they were constantly ignoring the love that you give them behind you, those 2 cups behind them. It's like they were focused on those 3 cups, those spilt emotions. It's like now that's you. You're staring at those 3 cups, and they come in with this cup. And I feel like it's like you're so tired of waiting. Or this could even be them again. Really, it doesn't matter. It's the same sense of, yeah, the apologies come in, and yes, the Wheel of Fortune hits, and I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is something you can't control, guys. This is something that's going to change one way or another. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of disappointing energy, arguments, Leo energy showing up here. I feel like the tension has been building, and it's a struggle. Yeah, but you feel you feel stuck to this person. You feel this sense of duty. Capricorn energy. I feel like you're afraid to leave them behind. You could have some sort of contract with this person, soul contract. I feel like there's this obsession of how this is going to end. Okay. I feel like you're afraid to break free from this person. You feel like it could cause a lot of drama with family, with friends. There's going to be a lot of, you know, conflict if you separate from this person. But look, if you separate from this person, it's like you get your wish fulfillment. Pisces energy here. You maybe have to be a little bit selfish here, guys. You may have to heal. You may have to let the tower fall. The tower comes after, sorry, the tower comes before the star. Aquarius energy. It's like, are you going to let the tower fall so you can heal and move on and find your happiness, find your joy with the sun? Leo energy. Sit in your throne. Find the Queen of Pentacles that's ready to take that leap of faith with you. I don't know, guys. This is pretty interesting. This video is going way too long. Let's see. Let's get you some advice. Let's see what comes up for you guys. If you've made it this far, please do let me know if you've liked this reading. You can give it a thumbs up if it resonated. That'd be great. Let's see. Sagittarius, what's the advice for you here? What do you need to know? Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Yeah, I feel like this person really, again, pulls you down. It's like you lose the wisdom. It's like you lose the momentum. Life's secrets that you want to explore. It's like they could even leave you feeling like you don't even want to explore the world anymore, or you don't want to go after certain things because you're so exhausted. It's like you become bored of everything. What else? I feel like there's a lot of mind games, a lot of tension. It says wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. There's some sort of waiting period that you're experiencing here with the Wheel of Fortune. Let's get one more, Sagittarius. Jump in. Andromedan energy. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Adventure, say yes to change. Yeah, it's telling you to wait. Okay. Things are not yet woven, but when the opportunity shows up, jump in, say yes to change. When this Wheel of Fortune shifts, when things start to change in your energy, jump in. Don't second guess it. Bottom of the deck, big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. And we got this before. The Hathors, I never know how to pronounce that, sorry. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. I feel like you have this opportunity to manifest something new for yourself, guys. You're a visionary. You're somebody who has a lot of inspiration. You have a lot of courage. You have a lot of determination to make it out victoriously on the other end of something here. Okay, take that action. Jump in when that Wheel of Fortune hits. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you soon. Take care.